Hey, welcome to your vocabulary words. We're doing Unit 2, Week 4. And if you see this is pretty cool. This is a map that we found in Barstow on Route 66. It's kind of like with your 4th grade lessons about the trails, the Old Spanish Trail. It's got the Old Spanish Trail here. It's got the Mormon Trail, and it's got just a bunch of other trails. It's pretty cool. But what we're here for is we're here for your vocabulary. And what are we doing vocabulary for? To make you better readers and better writers, right? Right? All right. Okay, so our first word today is dense. Dense. Say the word, write the word. All right. The definition for dense is dense means thick or packed closely together. Interesting. Go ahead and write the word and pause it if you need to. All right, your example for dense is campers sometimes get lost in the dense woods. You know, I wonder if there are a bunch of dense woods on the map up here. I don't know. But I'm sure that the pioneers might have got lost in some dense woods here and there. But go ahead, pause it and write it. Now, here's your question. Remember, you got to restate the question in the answer. And your question is, what is an antonym for dense? Remember, we've talked synonyms, we've talked antonyms. Make sure that you know what an antonym is. All right? Go ahead and pause it and write your antonym. All right, number 2, word 2 is companion. Companion. Go ahead and pause the video and write the word. Your definition for companion is a companion is a person or animal that spends time with someone. Isn't that interesting? All right, your example for companion is Jack likes to be a companion to Jill as they go up the hill, or just write, you know, that kind of thing. All right, go ahead and pause it and write it. All right, here's your question. Make sure you restate the question in the answer. You ready? What qualities does a good companion have? That'd be kind of like a friend. Good friends do certain things, so you got to make sure that you are a good companion to all the people around you. All right, go ahead and pause that and write your answer. All right? Hey, check this out. Look at this. Watch. Look, St. George. This is where we are. How cool is that? This is the immigrant wagon road. We've got up here, look at, there's Gunlaw and Vail. And I know some of you are from Gunlaw. And there's the Utah Hill. But this is kind of like, we've got the Old Spanish Trail coming up here. And there's the Old Spanish. That's pretty cool, isn't it? This is a cool map. All right, so as we look at that, there's us. You know, there's the Red Mountain. No, that's not the Red Mountain. That's something like that. All right, here we go. Your next word is anchored. Anchored. Go ahead and pause it and write it. Your definition for anchored is anchored means held firmly in place. Go ahead and pause your video and write your definition. The example we're going to use is the old sailboat was anchored in the harbor, which it's kind of an interesting example because we're actually talking about pioneers. So that's kind of interesting. Go ahead and pause the video and write your example. All right. Your question that I want to ask you is this. Why do boats have to be anchored? Restate the question like, boats have to be anchored because, and then write your answer. All right, go ahead and do that. Pause it if you need to. All right, our last word for today is launched. Launched. And go ahead and pause the video and write it. All right, the definition we're going to use for launched is something launched is started in motion or sent off. Go ahead and write that definition. Pause it. The example I want you to use is a new satellite was launched at Kennedy Space Center. And I wonder if you know where Kennedy Space Center is. Go ahead and find that out and write that on your thing also. Okay? And here's my question for you is, what else can be launched? Make sure you restate the question in your answer and write it. Pause your video and write it. All right, so here we are. I'm in Barstow. We're on Route 66. We got the map. We're stuck in St. George right here. So hopefully you got your stuff, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, get your work done.